Have you ever wondered how long a narcissist will stalk you after a breakup? You may think that once you end the relationship, you are free from their abuse and manipulation. But unfortunately, that is not always the case. Narcissists often recontact their ex-partners after a long time because they are idealizing and seeking to reconnect with old sources of narcissistic supply. They may try to seduce you, convince you to return, or make you feel guilty or sorry for them. They may also try to make you jealous, angry, or scared by flaunting their new partner, success, or happiness, or by threatening or harassing you. But how long will a narcissist stalk you after a breakup? Is there a way to predict or prevent it? The answer is not simple, because it depends on many factors, such as the type of narcissist, the nature of the relationship, the level of attachment, the availability of other sources, the response of the victim, and the intervention of the authorities or others. According to some web sources, narcissist stalking can last anywhere from a few weeks to several years, or even indefinitely. It can also vary in intensity and frequency, depending on the narcissist's mood, motivation, and situation. Narcissist stalking is a serious and harmful form of abuse that can affect your life in many ways. It can cause you physical, emotional, or financial harm, trauma, stress, anxiety, depression, or PTSD. It can also interfere with your personal, professional, or social life and make you feel unsafe, insecure, or isolated. Here is what I came up with. One of the most damaging and distressing ways that a narcissist can stalk you is by spreading lies and rumors about you online. They may create fake accounts, post malicious comments, or share private photos or videos of you. They do this to ruin your reputation, credibility, or self-esteem. They may also do this to provoke you, get your attention, or make you feel guilty or ashamed. According to a study, online harassment is a common form of stalking, and it can have serious psychological and emotional consequences for the victims. Another way that a narcissist can stalk you is by always showing up where you are. They may follow you or track your movements using GPS spyware or other methods. They may show up at places where you frequent, such as your gym, your favorite coffee shop, or your church. They do this to monitor you, control you, or intimidate you. They may also do this to try to reconnect with you, make you jealous, or manipulate you. According to a report, physical stalking is a serious crime, and it can escalate to violence or harm. These are some of the ways that a narcissist can stalk you online and offline. In this section, we will explore these methods in more detail, and we will also discuss how you can protect yourself and cope with the narcissist's harassment and manipulation. Excessive monitoring. Excessive monitoring is when someone keeps a really close eye on everything you do. It's like they're always watching you, checking up on you, and invading your privacy. Narcissists use excessive monitoring to control you and keep you under their thumb. They want to know where you are, who you're with, and what you're doing at all times. It's a way for them to assert power over you and make sure you're always within their reach. You might notice the narcissist constantly checking your phone or social media accounts, asking intrusive questions about your whereabouts, or even following you around without your knowledge. This kind of behavior can be really unsettling and make you feel like you're constantly being watched. It's important to recognize it for what it is, a form of manipulation and control. Unwanted contact. Unwanted contact is a key characteristic of narcissistic stalking, where the narcissist persistently reaches out to you despite your clear indications of wanting space or cutting off communication. Narcissists disregard boundaries and often ignore explicit requests to cease contact. They may bombard you with calls, texts, emails, or even show up uninvited at your home or workplace, causing immense distress and discomfort. This relentless pursuit is fueled by the narcissist's desire to maintain control and dominance over you, regardless of your feelings or preferences. It's a manipulative tactic aimed at keeping you engaged and under their influence. Intrusive behavior. Intrusive behavior is a hallmark of narcissistic stalking, where the narcissist disregards your personal boundaries and invades your privacy. Narcissists may engage in intrusive behavior by going through your personal belongings without permission, tracking your movements, or attempting to gather information about you from mutual acquaintances without your consent. This violation of boundaries is driven by the narcissist's insatiable need for control and power over you. They see no problem in crossing lines and intruding into your personal space to satisfy their own desires. False apologies and grand gestures. False apologies and grand gestures are common tactics employed by narcissists in their stalking behavior, aimed at manipulating and re-establishing control over their victims. Narcissists may offer elaborate apologies for their past actions, promising to change their behavior or make amends. However, these apologies are often insincere and merely serve as a means to keep the victim engaged and under their influence. Similarly, narcissists may resort to grand gestures, such as sending extravagant gifts or making extravagant declarations of love, in an attempt to win back favor and maintain a connection with the victim. These gestures can be deceiving, as they are often used to manipulate emotions rather than genuinely address the underlying issues. Victims should remain vigilant and recognize these tactics for what they are: attempts to regain control and continue the cycle of abuse. Following or watching you. One of the most unnerving signs of narcissistic stalking is when the individual begins to follow or watch you closely. Narcissists may exhibit this behavior by showing up unexpectedly at places you frequent, such as your workplace, gym, or favorite cafe. They might also drive past your home or linger in your neighborhood, seemingly keeping tabs on your movements. This constant surveillance can leave you feeling anxious, violated, and hyper-aware of your surroundings. It's a deliberate tactic used by narcissists to exert control and instill fear in their victims. If you suspect that you're being followed or watched by a narcissist, it's crucial to take action to protect yourself. Document any instances of stalking behavior. Inform trusted friends or family members about your concerns, and consider seeking support from law enforcement or legal professionals if the situation escalates.